An Introduction to Sacred Symbolism. The March of Aggregation. For several thousand years, we have been undergoing a process of aggregation, the grouping of people and land into bigger and bigger units. Today they call this globalization, but it is not new. This period has seen the creation of different systems to manage each new aggregate, the isms. There are political isms, fascism, communism, capitalism, and there are religious isms, Catholicism, Protestantism, Hinduism, Judaism, Mohammedanism, Buddhism, and today, scientism. These are power-based systems and are based on unity by conformity, submission to the rules, and control by dominance. In great contrast, however, we can see that nature is based on massive diversity, not conformity. Not only between species, but within species too. And nature manages to incorporate great beauty in every design. Most achieve harmony by cooperation, not rigid conformity. Rudyard Kipling, The Jungle Book. Now this is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. And the wolf that shall keep it may prosper, but the wolf that shall break it must die. As the creeper that girdles the tree trunk, the law runneth forward and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. So, diversity and cooperation, the sum of the parts, is greater than the parts alone. So what happens as we go more and more against natural law? Well, firstly, you have to force conformity by brutal control and will, the heavy hammers of war, imprisonment, torture and genocide, violence and aggression, pain and bloodshed, and slavery, subjugation and oppression, injury and death. And this is still the method being used with people in our systems of work, conformity and control. And now we are also applying this same unnatural approach to animals and causing cruelty of an almost unimaginable kind. In other words, instead of using a single system of law in order to reduce conflict, reduce violence, aggression and misery, ease cooperation and preserve diversity, few power-hungry men are using it to acquire more and more wealth, power and control at the expense of billions. The mysteries. The mysteries are and were based on unity in diversity through cooperation and not control. The adepts and initiates rely on direct experience of heaven by a spiritual experience because, as Rumi said, he who tastes not knows not. Many mystic groups have been heavily persecuted by the isms, political, scientific and religious, largely because they believe in natural law, and their experience gives them truth over doctrine and dogma, and can thus undermine the power that ism has over its believers. And as isms have grown stronger, the mysteries have even been threatened with extinction. not just because they believe in unity and diversity by the active pursuit of love and avoidance of all hate and hurt, but because they believe in submission only to the will of God. Selected poems from the Divani Shamsi Tabriz, translated by R.A. Nicholson. What is to be done? For I do not recognize myself. I am neither Christian nor Jew, nor Gayver nor Muslim. I am not of the East, nor of the West, nor of the land, nor of the sea. I am not of nature's mint, nor of the circling heavens. I am not of earth, not of water, not of air, not of fire. My place is the placeless, my trace is the traceless. It is neither body nor soul, for I belong to the beloved. But all isms demand subservience by all men and women within their system to the men in power, and so those in power, the ministries or magisteriums, sought to systematically destroy all those who knew the magic arts and the mysteries in ways so brutal they almost defy belief. We have added some details within the accompanying text to the video, and it's because of this persecution that sacred symbolism was born. The alchemists, for example, devised symbols to describe the stages of the spiritual path. Others fled to the theatre and created plays based on archetypal roles and plots. Others devised new ways of teaching children, nursery rhymes, games, toys, board games and fairy stories. Others encoded knowledge in architecture, paintings, gardens and landscape. Others in music, dance, poetry and song. And some formed circuses. So to find the true meaning of sacred symbolism, one must go to these sources, not dusty books or misguided experts. A. Austen, The Owl and the Lark. O souls perplexed by hood and cowl, fain would you find a teacher. Consult the lark and not the owl, the poet, not the preacher.